This is TWiT.
Did I mention last week the governor of Nevada's plan to create innovation zones in Nevada to jumpstart the...
No, you mentioned it on TWiT.
Yeah, you were there. To jumpstart the state's economy by attracting technology firms? Seems like a good idea.
Oh.
Remember when Larry Page said we should have a Google Island where there's no regulations and we could do what we want to?
Yeah, this is stupid.
Now he could do it in Nevada. The
16
zones...
tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt.
Instead of giving
But you gotta
tax
think,
breaks...
though, California has not really been kind to a lot of these businesses.
They're
here,
looking
these
for a place to go.
enterprises.
And listen to what you get. Listen to what you get, Ant. This is great. You don't get a tax benefit, but if you buy a large amount of land, like, for instance, Elon Musk has done...
I think Leo's thinking of moving to Nevada right now.
I'm going to buy a large amount of land. He did it for the Gigafactory, the battery factory. So here's what you get to do. You get to form your own government, carrying the same authority as counties, including, and I presume not limited to, the ability to impose taxes, form school districts, have your own courts, and your own government services.
That's a lot of power.
It's really Leoville.
Leoville, Nevada.
I feel like the court system would be fascinating to see how, I mean, because like you've got Google court in this, so obviously, you know, how do you bring jurisdiction? Those are really interesting questions. And then when you appeal, do you appeal to your next higher court, then goes back to like the state level, I assume.
Oh, interesting. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe there is no appeal.
One of my favorite books, The Institutional Revolution, talks about how things worked before the modern days. And in England, the aristocracy, you owned the property, you owned you were the lord.
That's right.
That meant you had the courts.
That was feudalism.
Justice was private. If Leo robbed from Ant, it was up to Ant to go arrest Leo, and Ant to take him to the Lord and try to get the Lord to say, "Would you pay Ant back?"
Right.
Oh, he wouldn't make
Leo
it
was
to
good
the
buddies
Lord.
with the Lord. Ant was screwed.
Oh, shit. Oh, Lord.
He would wish for the Lord.
So already they got a taker, by the way. The governor proposed this in his State of the State address. Legislator has not taken it on, but already there's a company that says as soon as the legislation is passed, we want to develop a smart city in an area east of Reno. And I think I would trust a company named Blockchains LLC to run my smart city.
Nope. This is a libertarian island nightmare.
It's
This is what happened.
This is my nightmare of
What was
cyber
it?
bros
Gulch.
doing the mayors.
What was Ayn Rand's something Gulch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Surely our chat room knows.
So it's not.
Any
Look,
Rand
it's
fans
not.
out there?
You gotta have some resources. You have to own 78 square miles of undeveloped, uninhabited land.
Gulch.
Galt, John Galt.
Oh yeah, John Galt.
Who is
Stacey,
John
come on.
Galt? Yeah. Undeveloped, uninhabited. Galtville. Let's call it Galtville. John Galt Town. 78 square miles of undeveloped, uninhabited land within a single county, but separate from any city, town, or tax increment area. You have to have at least $250 million. Plan to invest at least $1 billion over 10 years. So it's it's going to be a big
Bitcoin.
The zones would have three-member supervisor boards with the same powers as county commissioners. But the business gets to appoint the board members. There's no elections. That would be silly.
So if you live there and it's a literal company town, do you sign? I mean, because like I have rights guaranteed to me by the Constitution.
I would guess this is unconstitutional. I'm going to guess.
I mean, depending on how you implement this, it feels like. I mean, the legal ramifications of this are really fascinating. But
Absolutely.
I'm like, I would not want to live in Google Town.
No.
Oh,
Even
no.
if they gave me,
I wouldn't live on Google Island. Leo said years ago he'd live on Google Island. I'd live on Google Island.
Not anymore. I don't like. I used to.
No,
trust
dude.
Google
If you're
more.
old, I don't think you can live
That's
on
right.
Google
After
Island.
35, they push you out.
Well, that was my great story when I met. I was a guest at a meeting of a Google strategy group. Told the story years ago, and I had a senior moment. I forgot something, and I turned to the room and I just said, "Oh, don't get old." And one of them said, without missing a beat, "We're working on that."
Yep.